So we discussed about alcohol, we discussed about tobacco. Now we'll discuss about volatile substances. Volatile substances are inhalants, a drug which is inhaled. Volatile substances are divided into three key groups. Solvents, which can be a glue, petrol, paint thinner, nail polish remover, paint removal. These are some of the examples. Then it can be, another group is aerosols. It can be insect sprays, body and room deodorants, spray, and even spray paints. It could be a gas. Examples: household or commercial products such as cigarette, lighter, fuel. So as you have just heard, these are some of the volatile substances which are meant for a different use, which are made for petrol, for it's a fuel. And similarly, glues, these are for fixing the tires and so on. So they are not meant for human consumption. But these are volatile substances which are drugs that we are referring to. And they go by some names. The common names are, in northern part of the country that we find, they are fluids, they are thinner, nail polish, solution, glue, tube solvents, whitener, sniffer, solution, safeda, petrol, iodex. These are some of the names. Any name that I might have missed that you might be aware of?
Whitener.
Okay, all right.
So Vicks.
Vicks. Okay. So the most common way of taking volatile substances is by inhalation. You inhale the fumes. Now, there are, again, like any other drug, there are some short-term effects. Loss of coordination, blurred vision, dizzy and slurred speech. Short-term effects: vomiting, hallucinating, which is to see, hear and smell something which actually does not exist, running nose. Also some long-term effects, very negative: nose bleeding, memory loss and weakness. Long-term effects: poor attention span, not being able to concentrate, bloodshot eyes and possible blindness, weight loss, sores around mouth and nose because you are inhaling, aggression, it can damage the brain damage, sudden death from heart attack, or person may stop breathing, though it's rare, but it can happen, has sometimes happened due to use of volatile substances. This is a major reason why it is best to avoid using, or if we are using, stopping the use of volatile substances. So we are towards the end of this particular session, part 1 on the drugs. We have a small quiz towards the end of this session, part 1, and you will have to give a response and we have to collect that response. Please don't write your name. Please leave it blank in terms of your name. Please only write the response. So the first question. So there are 5 questions. First question. And we are talking about the categories of drugs. Categories of drugs. Out of 3 categories of drugs, write down the name of any one category of drug on your pad. On your pad. Question 1, response on your pad. Question 2. All types of drugs, legal and illegal, have the possibility of causing harm to a person. Now, you can say is it true or it is false, or you do not know. Done? Okay, question 3. The younger a person starts using tobacco, the more likely they are to become a lifelong regular user of tobacco. Is it true or it is false, or you do not know? Question 4, response. What is the drug that makes people dependent on tobacco? Last question, 5th question. Done? Alcohol use for those under 18 years can affect brain development. True or false? Or you do not know? All right. So I need a volunteer from you to collect all the responses. Done? Everybody has given us? Thank you. All right. So now we'll just discuss what is the correct response. All right. First question. 3 categories of drugs. Write down the name of any one. So it could be stimulant, it could be depressant, or it could be hallucinogens. Good. Any one of these 3. All types of drugs, legal and illegal, have the possibility of causing harm to a person. It is true. It is true. The younger a person starts using tobacco, the more likely they are to become a lifelong regular user of tobacco. It is also true. What is the drug that makes people dependent on tobacco? Nicotine. Alcohol use for those under 18 can affect their brain development. True. All right? Yes, sir. All right. Thank you. So nice of you. Grateful. Thank you. That ends this session, part 1. Thank you. Thank you.